'Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky Geeky Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. Hey gang, welcome to episode 161 of the Dorky Geeky Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and this is our Season 3 finale. A lot has happened since I started the show way back in 2019. Remember those days? Back when you only had a passing understanding of spike proteins and comorbidities. Simpler times, but I'm glad you found us along the way. For those of you that are newer or don't remember, the season finales for this show have bonus questions from topics we've covered in the past year. Basically, it's a final exam which you've had all year to prepare for. And one more thing, we've got a fourth round. That's right, 40 questions in dorky, geeky, nerdy, and freaky rounds. I think that covers the ground rules, so let's get started. The dorky round. Number 1. Who played Sam Witwicky in the first 3 Transformers films? Shia LaBeouf. Number 2. Because it guest starred Michael Jackson, the season 3 premiere of what series is currently unavailable on Disney+? The Simpsons. Number 3. When Inigo says, "You keep using that word, I don't think it means what you think it means," what word are they talking about? Inconceivable. Number 4. Who played Carnage in the 2021 film Let There Be Carnage? Woody Harrelson. Number 5. Liam Neeson was so excited to be in what 1999 movie he signed on without reading the script? Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Number 6. What is the name of the soldier who first became Captain America? Steve Rogers. Number 7. What series of cartoon shorts, starting in 1973, taught kids about how 3 is a magic number, conjunction junction, and how a bill becomes a law. Schoolhouse Rock. Number 8. Jennifer Lawrence was paid $500,000 for the first film and $10 million for the second film in what series? The Hunger Games. Number 9. What 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoon takes place in the year 2062? The Jetsons. Number 10. Who said this in the 1960s? Darkness can only drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Geeky Round. Number 1. What 1986 movie was subtitled The Other Side? Poltergeist 2. Number 2. What Gothic fiction writer passed away on December 11th, 2021? Anne Rice. Number 3. A 10-year-old Han Solo was originally planned to appear in what movie? Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Number 4. Where are the 2028 Summer Olympics scheduled to be hosted? Los Angeles. Number 5. Who has been cast to play Weird Al Yankovic in an upcoming biopic? Daniel Radcliffe. Number 6. Which member of the Fantastic Four was a classmate of Reed Richards? Ben Grimm. Number 7. What actress had her 1954 show canceled because she refused to remove Arthur Duncan, a black tap dancer, as a performer? Betty White. Number 8. What horror author, born in 1890, saw both his parents committed to institutions? H.P. Lovecraft. Number 9. Name the 70s band that made War Pigs, Iron Man, and Paranoid. Black Sabbath. Number 10. Name the sci-fi series that stars Evan Rachel Wood, Tandy Newton, and Tessa Thompson. Westworld. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. Stephen King had his name removed from what 1992 film following a lawsuit? The Lawnmower Man. Number 2. A statue of who was used to hide the entrance to the Batcave in the 1960s Batman TV series? William Shakespeare. Number 3. Carl Urban wears what piece of jewelry as an homage to DeForest Kelley? A pinky ring. Number 4. What is the name of the first water park opened at Walt Disney World? Disney's River Country. It opened in 1976 and closed in 2001. Number 5. Even though Guinness is iconically Irish, what country is the number 1 for consumption of the stout? Great Britain, followed by Nigeria. In fact, 40% of Guinness is consumed in Africa. Number 6. Who was the first supervillain that Iron Man faced? Wong Chu. Number 7. What capital city is also known as the City of Palaces? Mexico City. Number 8. Aboard what ship was the Japanese surrender signed at the end of World War II? The USS Missouri. The ship is still around and docked in Pearl Harbor. Number 9. What Disneyland ride is based on The Wind in the Willows? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Number 10. Prior to the Game Boy, Nintendo produced what portable electronic games? Game & Watch. The Freaky Round. Number 1. What is the national bird of France? The Gallic Rooster. Number 2. Which Peanuts character came first? Sally, Lucy, or Schroeder? Schroeder. He appeared in 1951, a year before Lucy. Sally wouldn't appear until 1959. Number 3. Who played the titular alien in the 1979 film? Balaji Bodejo. It was his one and only film. Number 4. What was the title of Robin Williams' last comedy special and album? Weapons of Self-Destruction. Number 5. What was the first Star Wars film to not be the highest-grossing film the year it came out? Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. It was beaten by Spider-Man and Lord of the Ring: The Two Towers. Number 6. What cartoon followed the adventures of Gordon Shumway on his home planet of Melmac? Alf. Number 7. According to legend, Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome, were the twin sons of what god? Mars, the Roman god of war. Number 8. Who was Odin's father and Thor's grandfather? Bor. Number 9. What was the first game released under the Blizzard Entertainment label? Warcraft: Orcs and Humans. Number 10. What is the title for Season 1 of Pokemon? Indigo League. And we are done with the episode and the season. Thanks for sticking with me. Season 3 marked big growth for the show's listenership, and we launched a store. I hope to add to it as time allows. I have something special planned for Season 4. The whole season will feature a common theme. We'll be covering each of the U.S. states in their own episode. That's 50 episodes plus one for the finale. The 52nd episode will be something special for our 200th episode, coming in late November. That said, the order of the episodes is something I'm not going to announce, but I want to see if you can figure it out as the season progresses. It's not something super obscure, so it's not freakishly hard to figure out. Speaking of which, here's your clue for the first episode of Season 4. What state was home to the first U.S. Capitol? And that's it for this week and this season. This has been episode 161 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. The music has been Skinny Leonard by Jason Shaw at Audionautics.com. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. You can find me at thevoicesinmyhead.com. Thanks for listening, and see you in Season 4.